everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amira, and I thought I would bring you another series that I'm starting in 2018. Now, in 2017, I did a whole lot of traveler notebook style memory keeping. So I had these that I made on my own, and I made one for every month. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Now November is coming because I'm working on it at the moment. And then December is right here, and that one hasn't been finished. So I'm still working on November and December. And then we went on holidays as well. So this was my Bali. Insert. And looking at this at the end of the year, I am so thankful. This is one project that I did that I absolutely love. It was a mixture of art journaling, it was definitely memory keeping, and so I definitely know that I am going to be doing this again in 2018. So what I thought I would do now is sit down and make 12 little booklets, getting ready to use them in 2018. And I thought I would invite you along and maybe inspire you as well to make some traveler's notebook inserts just using whatever you have at home. You're going to need 12 of them. So come on, and then we can do them together. You can either pop on a video of me making my own, or you can just have them and then every Sunday morning print out a few pictures, and then you just sit there and do some memory keeping. It's definitely a different way of doing it. I don't scrapbook. I have tried, I just can't keep it up. I don't do Project Life. Once again, I've tried. I can't keep it up. Plus, the albums that it takes is such a large volume. The cost of buying the sleeves, the inserts, is too ongoing. And so I have found that making my own and adding ephemera, adding handmade art journals and stuff like that. This is just so much cost effective for me. It is very easy for me to keep up. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I am about to pull out a whole lot of pattern paper, copier paper, and cardstock, and I am going to make some traveler's notebooks ready for memory keeping for 2018. Along with your pattern paper, I'm going to be using some copier paper cut to the same size. So because this is double-sided pattern paper, sometimes you'll find that you just want some white space to either journal or add a picture that is like totally not matching with your colors. So sometimes it's nice to put that picture, or like even break up some of your color with some paper. So what I'm going to do, each book of mine is going to have 15 pages, so that you have approximately 30 pages in each month. Okay, so I have about 12 papers in here. So there were 6 pattern papers alternating with 6 copier papers in the end. I rearranged them to a way that I really like. I like how the pattern flows. I also decided that this one, you'll find that one will be more suited to a cover rather than a spread, or at least in my eyes. So I've decided that this is going to be one, and I'm really happy with this. This is so beautiful. So I'm ready to bind this now. The best part about using collections, and I love the Kaisercraft collection for this reason, is because it also comes with stickers. These stickers are also coordinating with your pattern paper, and so it kind of makes it really easy to start embellishing. So that's one out of 12 done. Another collection that I have been hoarding is this one here, again by Kaisercraft. This one is called Boho Dreams. So I'm definitely going to make a traveler's notebook out of this one, traveler note insert out of this one. So so with this one, there are a lot of clashing colors that need to be broken down with white paper. So you can imagine here, that's just way too much. So if I take these out, you could just imagine that that's just, you know, they're too strong a color, too strong a pattern. So an easy way to fix that is just to put some white copier paper in between, and that way you get a brand new slate almost every time. See, this one here definitely needs one as well, because although there's some white space here, it's still really different. And it allows this one to really pick up the denim. And I can imagine using some beautiful, you know, LOLs and whatever to pick up that teenager and the denim. And then here again, you can really stamp some pretty feathery things, and like a light pink and a light orange. And it's a different theme in my head than having the feather and the denim together. And now this is where straight away I know that this has got to be the cover of my of this book. You cannot have this here. You could, I suppose, put that in the middle, but I've already got a middle here. This is a beautiful middle. I don't need any white copier paper here. This is gorgeous. So by default, this has to be the cover. So by taking that out, I need to now take this out. That's gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I love that polka dot on craft. That's so amazing. That looks good. That looks amazing. This one will work. You can't put this as the cover because the cover goes this way, so she'll go to the back, so there's no point whatsoever. So she has got to be in here, and it's not so bad. Or I suppose what we could do, we could put this one here, and then take that out and put that one in its place. And then that way you've got that Forever Young. Bring that back in. I might have to. Done. Another collection I have been hoarding is this Flora #1 by Carta. I fell in love with this as soon as it was released on their website, and so I'm so happy to put an order and receive this. So you get a sticker sheet, and you get a lovely, two beautiful 1, 2, 3, wow, four cut apart sheets. So gorgeous. And the paper, if you could feel the paper, at least 200 GSM, and it's like that textured watercolor. Oh, it's just so beautiful. Okay, so for this Flora #1 range, there was definitely way too much flowers for me. I couldn't put that much flowers. I love florals, but putting too much florals would just kill it for me. So what I decided to do is go through my stash and find things that would sort of match and make it flow a bit better. So with this Carta range, it's really nice in that there's always a large print and then there's a smaller print to go with it, for those who want to scrapbook and then for those who want to make cards. It's lovely. So I picked out the two that were complementary, that had the same kind of, see how that big flower is the same as that little flower, see how that orange one is the same as that one, red. So I picked out the two that were the same, and then I added just some plain paper to break it up just a little bit. Now you might think that, so this one is just a map. I love maps, so they can go in there. This is beautiful. This goes really well. You might think that this is not really plain. You might think, whoa, what's up with that? But if you flip it over here, these go really well. The colors really match up. So what I'm going to have to do is just play around with alternating my papers. So I'm pretty happy that this is going to be really good. So here we are. I finally figured out how I wanted to have it. I love it. It's really pretty. So it's a mixture of pinks and greens. I like this. This is gorgeous. I ended up putting a sheet of vellum in there, and it's just so beautiful. That's the middle. So this is the second sheet. This is the second lot of sheets from Carta, and I am going to do the same thing by adding some of my own papers. So there's always going to be 6 pattern papers and 6 copy papers to make 12 in a book. Okay, so you saw the first 5, and you probably saw it before I did. Everything that I put on the cover was floral. Even though the inside really isn't, but I seem to have chosen all the florals to put on the cover. So for the next 5, I decided to make them a non-floral. So this one is one that is like a cherry, so it's a red and blue kind of theme with some pinks. I really love this one. This one here is kind of like a mishmash. This was kind of the last one that I did, and so it was kind of, I ended up picking papers that matched the cover here. So I've got pink and green and blue and yellow. So this will be interesting. And then you saw this one, you saw me make this one. This one I decided to put an animal on there, so there's no animals on any of these. I thought, well, why not go to the teal zebra? I really like how this one is. This one's really fun. So it'll be interesting to see how this one goes. And last but not least is the cactus one. I decided to do one that was a little bit more kind of summery and fun. So decided to do that one. So this is 10 out of the 12. I thought I would just start off with 10. Everything kind of everything blurred into one, and everything looked the same as I sat here to do this today. So I thought I would do another 2 at another stage. So let's hope that in 2018 I'm able to film myself filling all of these. That'd be amazing, won't it? So stay tuned for that series coming up in 2018.